Earlier this week, Mayor Todd Gloria released his revised draft of next year's budget proposal. There were only two major changes: reinstating funds to the Northern Division Police Departments, as well as the San Diego Humane Society. Out of all the items on the chopping block in the mayor's proposal, the fire pits have been one of the more popular topics to fire people up.
Nah, not 135,000. Maybe you invest a little more on managing the resources and prove that they're not efficient before you take away the public's benefits, because we pay taxes and we expect you guys to manage it. So
now, not everyone is against the removal of the fire pits. Some Mission Beach residents are in favor and are voicing concerns about how the fire pits are being used. And ABC 10 News reporter Dani Miskell has been following the debate of the fire pit removals for the past month. She joins us in studio to follow through. So, Dani, what are some of the concerns locals have shared with you?
Well, Ben, it's mainly having to do with the people who live in Mission Beach right in front of these fire pits. And they're actually expressing concerns over having breathing issues. They've noticed over the years, as these fire pits have been abused and even trashed, it's causing them issues with breathing. I mean, just imagine the smell that we think of when we get done camping. You know, that campfire smell can like stay in your hair, it stays on your clothes, and it lingers. Well, that's what's happening over where they live, only they're finding out that it's not coming from the wood that's burning in these fire pits. Let's actually go ahead and show you what they're finding in these fire pits. First of all, you can see here in this picture how big these smoke plumes can get from those fire pits. But now let's show you what they're finding inside of them. Boogie boards, I mean, lawn chairs, computers. People have been finding mattresses burned by the morning comes. I mean, these are the things that are causing those toxic particles in the air, and that's what they realize that they're breathing in.
That is unbelievable. All right, so what about the city's take? It's not just about saving the city money. What did they have to say about those concerns, and what are some of the pros and cons with the fire pits?
Okay, well, first, on your point of money, they are saying that it would save the city overall $135,000, and that's going to go towards helping address the deficit that the city is trying to budget for right now. But also, here's some other pros. They said that it could also reduce the amount of illegal fire activities happening at the beach, as well as improving the air quality like the locals in Mission Beach are hoping for. Now, some of the drawbacks and the cons is that if there are no fire pits, it's not really going to stop people from wanting to burn anything at the beaches. They'll just kind of make their own makeshift fire pits, and that's going to leave more trash and debris on the beach. It could even lead to dangerous risks like those screws and those nails lying around in the sand that people could eventually step on.
Now, all of this is in the hands of city council members. They will be revising and voting on the final budget next month. So if this matters to you, make sure you write your council member if you're for or against keeping the fire pits.